Hey everybody, this is Lord Magicus. We're here for round 2 of Simic Merfolk in Modern. We are on the play against 710 Magic. Hand's not great. It's got 4 lands, like, I don't know, like, and this thing is barely even, it counts as a creature. I think we can do better than this. I think this is a little bit better. Keep this, put Botanical in the bottom. I would rather have Glass Pool than have the Mistcaller, I think. They mold to 6. Okay. Seachrome Coast. So this might be Ad Nauseum. I do not need to be drawing more lands. If this is Ad Nauseum, sorry, I was trying to get comfortable for a sec. Yeah, if this is Ad Nauseum, then we just need to aggro them quickly before they get their combo in line. Sorry. I am not used to having a beard like this all the time. I am trying my best to make it. Yeah, I don't know if you can, how much you can see it. But yeah, I'm trying my best to make it through the end of November. It's something I've never been able to do before. Because it generally just irritates me too much, so you better believe I'm counting the seconds until November 30th. I'm gonna do it, damn it. I've made it 23 days so far. I can go another 7. Okay. Well, the good news is if this is Ad Nauseum, then we should be able to pretty safely Glass Pool this Mistbinder. I'm gonna Pentad Prism? Okay. No, this is Ad Nauseum. Alright. So they're at 4 mana. I think it's safe to do this. So they usually need 6 mana to go off with, so unless they have exactly the combo and Simian Spirit Guide in their hand, and another land drop, like, their hand would have to be, like, Spirit Guide, land, Ad Nauseum, Angel's Grace, and then random card. I think the odds of that are pretty low, so I'd rather just put lethal in play for next turn and just hope, like, I'll put the shields down for 1 turn. Well, we're gonna find out. If this is Unlife, like, that's not ideal, but we can live with it. This basically just buys them 1 turn. So if they cast Ad Nauseum, I'm just going to force it. Sure, Serum Visions. I think if they're casting Visions, it means they don't have it in hand. They put 2 cards in the bottom, so it looks like they might have found it. Just hope they don't have a pact. Okay, you have it. I mean, they had it, so whatever. They put 2 cards in the bottom with this vision, so obviously they found whatever it was they were looking for off the top. Let's just take a look through their deck. I mean, we did about as good as we possibly could have. The only thing that maybe would have made this better is if this was a blue card, we could have forced the Unlife, but in game one, we could not have hoped for much better than this. So they have spoils. I just want them to reveal their deck to me. And they do have Thassa's Oracle, okay. They have enough spirit guides to like actually do this. Alright. I believe you. This is fine. This is still a match we can win pretty easily, I think. Chalice is good, Deprive is good, and Force is good. Just take out Spreading Seas. I think take out Glasspool Mimic. Actually, we might need that for the mana. Take out the Mist Callers. I don't think this card does anything. Maybe take out like Ragery and Glasspool. This leaves us 20 lands in here. I think that's okay. Alright. So now we have like 10 counters. You can put Chalice on 1, which turns off Angel's Grace. Chalice on 0 turns off their Lotus Petal or Lotus Blooms. You know, Force and Deprive are fine. We still have our huge density of Lord, so I feel pretty good about this. They just had it, so it happens sometimes. They looked very hard for it too, because they scried double to the bottom. This hand looks fine, we'll keep it. We have Force, some creatures, and Lord. Put Breeding Pool into play tapped, and then play Botanical Sanctum. Come on, let's go. Okay, that's fine. You have nothing to do on turn 2. That's actually good news. Okay, so let's attack. I think there's no chance of them comboing off next turn. Let's play the Chalice on 1. So turn off Angel's Grace, and then if they play Phyrexian Unlife, that's not perfect, or it's not ideal, but we can work with this. This also turns off all of their cantrips too, so they can't like Serum Visions into an answer or anything. Pact of Negation. Okay. So they're gonna burn an Angel's Grace just on that? Unfortunately, I can't force it. So they burn a Pact and an Angel's Grace here. That's actually fine. So it doesn't look like they have Unlife. So they are really dependent on Angel's Grace to combo off. What are you going to do? Pact by Trickster? You're not going to do that. Now they're on a 2-turn clock. Well, they're on 2 turns regardless of whether I play this Mimic or not. So they do have to go for it here. Yeah, I guess. Alright, well they did buy themselves some more time. Alright. Probably doesn't matter, but we'll play the Vial anyway. Alright, so again, we're putting him to a decision now. You have to go off or die. Lotus Bloom. You gonna live long enough for that to matter? Spoils of the Vault. Am I supposed to force this? Do you just have, like... Okay, maybe this is out of desperation. I'm trying to think, like, what are you looking for here? You have to find it in the top 6 cards or you're dead? Alright, go for it. No, they have to find it in the top 5 cards. Alright, they did not. They were looking for Phyrexian Unlife. Alright, well, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, let's run this back, I think. Was Glasspool better or worse than Reejerey? It was pretty close. Like, I think it was just fine. It wasn't, like, necessary to cat or use it either way, so... I'm on the draw. Do I want just more 1-drops to attack them with? No, we'll just do it like... This seems like this was working, so we'll just do this again. Okay. Yeah, I think we can keep this. We have Vial and hopefully Chalice, and then maybe, if we're lucky, Deprive. We could really use some blue lands, and I'm hoping Silvergill will help us with that. We can stick this on 0 for this Lotus Bloom. Alright, this would be a real good turn to draw a land. So, I don't have to go to a decision on this yet. I think I'm going to have to play it on 0. It's looking likely. Oh my god. Do you just draw Thoughtseize? Oh my, I'm so punished for not playing this on 0 now. So now we have to draw a blue mana for Deprive or we just die. Fuck. I should have just played it. My god. Alright, well, that might have just ruined this entire match. Yeah, they apparently need this to resolve, so... Well, there's still a lot of draws that unpunish us for this, but... Force, Blue Land, Chalice. Otherwise, they're just going to go for it this turn. Come on, please. Oh, fuck. We're dead. Well, they don't know if we drew Force or not, so... But they're going to go for it regardless. There's no way that they're not going to. They've seen the coast is clear because I didn't play this in 0. Now they have the mana to just win. I feel so stupid. How could I have let this happen? I should have just played it on 0. But I was still considering like whether I was going to play it on 1 or not. And I just... fuck. I can't believe that. If I put this on 0, like, our chances of winning this probably go through the roof, but, like... Top deck Thoughtseize on turn 3, my god. The play of the game, so... Got ridiculously punished for that. And, like, we have a counterspell in hand. We're not casting this Deprive anytime soon, looks like, so... We really needed this, so... I don't know, it was kind of a risky hand to keep without having the mana for Deprive, but... We had Chalice. That was probably enough to get us there, and I just blew it, so... Whatever. It is what it is. We just move on and hope that we do better next time. So, please give this a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up if you think what I did was stupid, or if you think that it wasn't stupid and I should feel better about myself. Just give it a thumbs up either way. Yeah, that'll let... And just put a comment and tell me which way you meant it. Alright, I will see you tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.